Welcome to Congress of the Soul TV. Get ready for the second episode of our exclusive series, Portals of Atlantis, Hidden Secrets of Madeira Island. This video has been specially designed to be easily viewed on a vertical smartphone screen. Around the world there exist magical and mysterious places, each filled with a unique kind of magnetism deeply connected to the long-lost mysteries of ancient civilizations. According to legends and mystical tales passed down through generations, these enchanting locations hold remnants of multi-dimensional portals and carry the resonating echoes of the mythical Atlantis. Surprisingly, some of these secret cosmic energy sites are closer than we think, hidden in places like the Azores and Madeira Island. Drawn to this aura of mystery, I decided to dive deep into Madeira to create an explosive documentary for Congress of the Soul TV. Structured in 4 episodes, this project unravels the mysteries of a land where history and supernatural spirituality intertwine on a journey through time. Get ready to uncover the hidden secrets that make Madeira a living portal to both the past and realms beyond. On YouTube, only the first episode of this series is available. For full access to the second episode and others, subscribe now at www.conversasdalmato.tv. Don't miss this chance to explore these mysteries deeply. Step forward with us and help create a word piece that echoes across dimensions. Log in and you will get immediate access to hundreds of pieces of content, especially this second episode and others in this documentary about the ancient remnants of Atlantis. But first we'll dive into Madeira Island's ancient history, its ties to the Templars and Atlantis, exploring magical places where, according to mystical stories, the energy of this ancient civilization still manifests. Before the Portuguese Templars arrived in their caravels of the Order of Christ, Madeira Island was known to ancient peoples as the Purple Islands. Although there are no solid archaeological or historical accounts linking Madeira Island directly to the mythical Atlantis described by the Greek Plato, through this special journey to the island's mysterious sites, I will unveil stories tying Madeira to immaterial portals, telluric energy points, and possible remnants of a forgotten Atlantean era. Are these places gateways to other dimensions, as esoteric traditions suggest, or are they echoes of ancient wisdom kept alive in the island's collective memory? Madeira's ancient history is shrouded in mystery and speculation, especially because of Pliny the Elder, the Roman writer and official who mentioned the Purple Islands. These islands were later known to the Romans and linked to the production of purple dye, a precious pigment made from sea mollusks, used to color royal and clergy garments in ancient times. Pliny suggests this industry may have been set up on Madeira by King Juba Desque of Mauritania, of Carthaginian descent and Roman vassal in the 1st century. AD, hinting at a possible Phoenician or Carthaginian presence on the islands. Before the Portuguese arrived, evidence shows that Madeira and Porto Santo were already known, appearing on maps and works like the Libro del Conocimiento, or the 14th century Castilian Geographic and Heraldic Manual, which details medieval knowledge of the world, including mentions of Madeira under names like Leiname, Diserta, and Puerto Santo. Though partly fictional and inaccurate, the text is a valuable historical source indicating prior awareness of the Madeira archipelago before its Portuguese colonization, led by navigators tied to the Order of Christ. This work supports the notion that Divya was a European mythical creation, indirectly linked to the Order of Christ's efforts during the Age of Discoveries. Now let's see how the whole Greek historical narrative leads us to Atlantis and its possible link to Madeira. Atlantis is mentioned by the Greek Plato in his dialogues Timaeus and Critias as an advanced civilization destroyed by a natural cataclysm about 9,000 years before his time. In Greek mythology and in Plato's Timaeus and Critias, Poseidon, the god of the seas, is described as the founder of Atlantis, a legendary island he created and ruled. He fell in love with a mortal, Leto and pledged her the first Atlantean kings, establishing an advanced civilization that was ultimately wiped out by his divine wrath. The Greek Plutarch, a priest in Apollo's temple at Delphi, in his biography of Sertorius, speaks of the Fortunate Islands, which some interpret as references to Madeira and Porto Santo, described as fertile with a mild climate. Despite these mentions in official records, there's no conclusive proof of permanent settlement before the 15th century. Official historical stories often aren't fully truthful, as they get twisted to hide ancient history that doesn't fit the accepted narrative. Could that be the case with these islands? Dive into it and tell me what you think in the comments. Official history says the islands were empty when the Portuguese found them. Porto Santo in 1418, Madeira in 1419, João Gonçalves Zarco, Tristan Vaz, and Serpa Pinto, inspired by Prince Henry. Madeira's colonization kicked off around 1425, led by the Templars of the Order of Christ. But the idea of an earlier link to ancient civilizations. The idea that Madeira was known in antiquity by civilizations like the Phoenicians or Romans remains an intriguing hypothesis, suggesting the island might have been a stop or occasional exploration point. Officially, the link between the Templars and Madeira's settlement blends documented history with some speculation, as official researchers provide no conclusive archaeological proof of a direct Templar presence before formal colonization. However, after the Templars were dissolved, King Diniz of Portugal, resisting the transfer of Templar assets to the Hospitallers, negotiated with the Holy See to create the Order of Christ in 1319. This was seen as a move to protect Portuguese Templars under a new name, effectively hiding the true Templar order under the title of the Order of Christ, thus avoiding the repression and persecution Templars faced in other countries. This new order, succeeding the Templars, kept its Templar members, assets and goals intact, only adapting to Portugal's political and religious climate. The Order of Christ gained prominence in the 15th century under the leadership of Prince Henry, Grand Master of the Order and driving force behind the Age of Discoveries. As you know, the Order of Christ founded the Convent of Christ in Tomar, the Templar headquarters in Portugal. It was in this context that the official settlement of Madeira began in 1418, led by João Gonçalves de Arco, Tristan Vasta, and Seré Bartomeu Prostrello under the patronage of the Crown and the Order of Christ. The settlers reclaimed themselves and started colonizing Porto Santo and Madeira. João Gonçalves de Arco, Tristan Vasta, and Sheira Bartomeu Prostrello were clearly connected to the Order of Christ, either as formal knights or agents of its interests, given their roles in expeditions and managing territories influenced by the Order, headed by the notorious Prince Henry. The Order of Christ played a vital role financing and organizing these voyages, using resources amassed by the old Templars. Madeira, with its agricultural potential and possible Atlantean secrets. Madeira became a key strategic base for Portuguese expansion, aligned with the ambitious goals promoted by the Order of Christ. Settlers introduced important crops like sugar cane and vineyards, and built infrastructure such as mills and levadas, showing the organization and ingenuity associated with the Templars. Though there is no direct proof the Templars set foot on Madeira before 1419, their influence through the Order of Christ suggests their knowledge and discipline helped shape the planning and success of this colonization. Thus, the Order of Christ played a key role in settling and developing this island, marking the start of a Portuguese presence in the Atlantic. Some mystics claim the Templars' main goal was always the pursuit of ancient initiatory knowledge and the mysterious technology linked to Atlantis. This fascinating story suggests that the Templars, founded way back in 1119 to protect pilgrims traveling to the Holy Land, uncovered hidden secrets while digging beneath Solomon's temple in Jerusalem. These secrets weren't just any ordinary finds. They apparently included profound spiritual wisdom, secret rituals, complex philosophy, and even advanced knowledge thought to be connected to the lost civilization of Atlantis. This discovery supposedly changed the course of their mission. These secrets combine spiritual wisdom, esoteric rituals, philosophy, and advanced technologies linked to Atlantis, Plato's lost civilization swallowed by the sea. Mystics argue the Templars absorbed teachings from ancient cultures like Egyptians, Babylonians, and Atlanteans through manuscripts, artifacts, and oral traditions in the Holy Land. This mix of mystical knowledge and ancient technology formed the heart of their secret teachings. This knowledge included alchemy, astronomy, sacred geometry, and deep insights into cosmic cycles, all woven into secret rituals. Atlantean technology is linked to achievements like massive megalithic monuments, advanced irrigation systems such as Madeira's levadas, and crystal-based energy sources. These ideas are reflected in the works of Edgar Cayce and Graham Hancock, who deeply explored these ancient mysteries. After the 1312 dissolution, the Templars reportedly passed this legacy to Portugal's Order of Christ, which, under Prince Henry, channeled the knowledge into the Age of Discovery. Some suggest Madeira and the Canary Islands as places where the Templars or their successors sought and found Atlantis' traces. Using their knowledge to navigate and explore effectively, these authors see the precision of Portuguese navigation and Madeira's levadas engineering as signs of inherited advanced knowledge. Now let's take a closer look and explore the amazing levadas that wind through Madeira Island's lush forests. These are true engineering marvels, carefully carved through the rugged mountain terrain. Even today, they continue to amaze us with their mystical energy and incredibly advanced planning and construction techniques from centuries ago. I hope you enjoyed this second episode. If you're on YouTube and want to watch this full video along with the other truly revealing episodes in this fascinating series, be sure to subscribe to our official channel at www. Visit Conversas da Alma TV, make a donation, create a simple password, and log in for instant access to hundreds of unique contents, including this second episode and 4 more from our documentary on Atlantis' ancient justice. Don't miss the upcoming episodes with even more fascinating revelations. Stay ready and tuned for the next episode of Portals of Atlantis and Hidden Secrets of Madeira, all right here on Conversas da Alma. Later.